Happy New Year, my friends. As many of you have heard, I am looking, or not looking, but I am making a change in employments. For us and our family, it is moving back to our what we call home in Jackson, Michigan, and looking to continue to minister for the Lord there. And just, want to let you know this has been a really hard decision. But as we've gone through it and really tried to sense what God's trying to do, I think God is really doing something special both in our lives, the Hawkins family, but also in the mission and what He has planned now that some of this transition has taken place and now we need to start off in our new direction and where we're going. I really think God has been a real big part of not only my transition, but where we're going as a mission. And having said that, I want to introduce you to the new development director, Kevin Jordahl, who was started here the beginning of January, and we'll be working together, so we'll be one job with two heads through the end of this month. And then starting February 1st, just on his own.
That's right. While
I'm back up in Michigan. And I just want to, he comes to us from the foundation, one of the regional VPs that helped with the One More Soul campaign. And I want to just give a moment and let him tell a little bit about him and his family and who he is, and what he's, how God brought him here. So
great. Well, thank you so much. It's good to be with you today in whatever circumstance or situation you find yourself. I hope it's positive. But yes, it is great to be here with the Free Methodist World Missions. It's a great opportunity and one that I hold in high esteem, and I appreciate the opportunity to be a part of your activities and to support you, to serve you, and to work alongside of you in the many things that we will face ahead. So it's great to be with you. As Warren mentioned, I have been with the Free Methodist Foundation for the last number of years, working there, and had a great tenure there. It's been a great experience, and a lot of good things came out of that time at the Free Methodist Foundation. Prior to that, many years before that, I had worked at Greenville College. Some of you may remember engaging with me there at that point. I know that some of you are students, friends of the college, or alumni of the college, and so there's a lot of great opportunities to interact. So we have a history, no doubt, with many of you from many different vantage points. And I look forward to getting to know all of you much, much better in the years to come. So that'll be a wonderful opportunity. But in terms of getting to know me personally, I need to and want to let you know that I have a wife. Her name is Marcia, and she comes originally from Wisconsin, and we met while at Greenville College. And after that, we have 3 children, a daughter named Brianna, who is 10, a son, Andrew, who is 7, and then Evan, who's 4. And Evan is contemplating the whole idea of moving to Indianapolis, and he's excited because he just loves race cars. Cars and trucks and boats, and so we brought him down here and drove by the Indianapolis Speedway, I guess the Brickyard, and just couldn't believe what he was seeing. So he's excited about that opportunity. So we're looking forward to being here, a part of the team, and working with you folks as time comes along. And there's other things we can talk about. Would you like me to share other ideas, or did you have some questions, Warren?
Well, I just, as we've been moving this development director and thinking about it, one of the things is really helping, changing from it being administrative and how we handle things and the web stuff work that I've been doing to more of a how to help missionaries and how to help churches connect in a more relational focus. And, I know Kevin comes from the foundation with some real ideas that I think are going to be helpful both for missionaries and for the church, and maybe just some of your thoughts on that and maybe where you're hoping to see some things go.
Right. Well, I definitely want to build on the good work that Warren has done here along with Dr. Brown over the last many years. I know that sometimes change can be hard. Sometimes in change we don't know exactly how we are going to fit in that change, and that can be stressful. But I feel very encouraged by what I've seen. My joining the foundation, as Warren mentioned, had a lot to do with the One More Soul initiative, and that was the key that I focused on quite a bit at the foundation because I believe in the work of missions. I believe what's happening there. I believe in the value of that. And I know that many people around the country have a great passion for what you're doing and want to support you in what you're doing. And I really believe that as we're going through this period of change and transition from a system that's been with us for many years to now a newer system that's maybe a little new, a little different, a little uncomfortable maybe for a moment. But in time, I think it will become a system that you're very comfortable with. But the thing is, I want to encourage you to say that we're not here to be fundraisers. Many people say, well, we're now the fundraisers. We're doing this and that. And the truth of the fact is that there are aspects of resources, dollars, that need to come in through the door to make it possible to do the work of the mission. But it's not so much fundraising as I might coin a phrase. Maybe it's more like passion finding or passion process or connecting with people of passion. And really what we want to do is assist you, as many of you are just experts at this, of finding those out in the community who have great passion for what you're doing. And as you know, where there is passion, there will also come resource to follow that passion. Not all of us can be in the Ukraine. Not all of us can be in Latin America. We can't be in these places, or we just don't find that to be God's will for us right now at this point in our life. But we want to support what you're doing, and so we can do that through our resources and kind of vicariously live the missionary life through you. But it's through that relationship that is just so integral to the process. And I hope through time we will be able to work together for those relationships to really be the key, as you know it is. And I know you know that's the case. So we're going to provide what we can in service, in process, and I think that this new dynamic web-based system that's helping us track where those dollars are coming from, that passion is flowing from, and you can see the passion as it shows up on the screen. But we're going to be much more able to match what is reality with process. And I think that will take us down the road many, many years to come. So I think Warren's done an awesome job in helping that transition happen.
Well, and I've only been able to work with Kevin here for a couple weeks, but I've already seen the excitement and the passion that he brings to this. And as he brings that same passion to relationships, and as he's working with you, I'm just excited to see what God's going to do. Now, we do have a couple of business things that we need to take care of. Let me grab my pad here. One is, many of you may have heard, we did send it out through the missions today, but what we've done is created an extension of the time through MELT. Supposedly we were supposed to be at 75% funded for the missionaries and 25% funded for the country shares by January 1st, 2008. And with all the holidays, it was hard to get all these commitments in. So what we've done is extended that date to February 1st. So if we can get all of our missionaries funded by 75% by February 1st, it will be as if they were funded on January 1st, and we won't start this countdown to home assignment. The same with the country shares. If we can get them to 25% before February 1st, we'll have Greg here send us out the first quarter appropriations for those countries. So that's our extension. We're working here trying to get commitments from the last 405 churches that haven't made commitments. We sent out a mailing today, and we're hoping to get some of those commitments. And as you continue to work with your contacts, please get them in the system so we know where we're at. And then secondly, I want to make sure that you understand the input of this commitments. Many of you have been asking and saying, I put these in and then they change. One of the things I wanted to make sure you understand is that the churches now all have logins and are able to see the church commitments, not individual commitments, but their church commitments. And the conferences can see the commitments for all of their churches. And they have the ability to go in and change commitments, add commitments online as well, which is dynamic with what you show on your sheet. So you might have had a commitment in for a church at this level. Well, they went in and either added to it or changed it to a different level. We're working on trying to get an email notification so that you get notified as a missionary when that happens. But right now, I just need you to know that this is a dynamic, real-time system, and you can make changes, they can make changes, and we just need to be keeping track of what's going on. So those are the things that that are going on, and maybe before I leave we can try to get one more missionary update in. You can see the dynamic duo here as we talk.
But he's Robin, really.
Oh, yeah, I'm Robin, Batman. And but hope you guys have a good week, and we're praying for you, and we want to try to get all of this finalized as far as getting everybody's support in place and get a smooth start to the new year. And so we're praying for you, and you guys have a great day.